Good morning. Welcome to Wake Up Wednesday. I'm Steven,
And I'm John. Good morning.
and we're so glad you're here. We're going to be going over some topics. So, as you can see, full into VBS mode
And bright
at
mode.
church, and yeah, bright mode here.
And shiny mode.
That's right. So we're glad you're
Bright and
here.
shiny.
We did want to let you know that as far as the show in Georgia, um, just want to encourage you to sign up if you're not already signed up. I know they still have some rooms available for the show. It's a good reimbursement program. We're going to be doing training at the show, so make sure you're trying to attend. You can get reimbursed. You can work with other retailers, get ideas. It's just such a good opportunity to connect with other retailers. And for those that have gone to the show, please drop a comment down in the comment section on why you like to go to the show. What do you get out of the show, so that others can kind of see the benefits? Because that we're not benefiting from the, it's not like we're getting paid for that. It is such a great time to
It's
get
a big
everybody.
family reunion.
It is get everybody together, get everybody on the same page. We provide a training. There's different workshops and time, super big discounts on products, and it's just a great place to be.
Great atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, great worship, great events, sneak previews on new movies that are going to be coming out, new products that are coming out, author signings. There's just so much stuff that happens at the CPE show. So
And Muntz is great.
yeah,
I mean, they're
they
great
are.
people. They're
Plan
great
to
people.
attend. It's really, really good. So, with that, we'll go ahead and jump in. John's going to be covering a topic today and kind of going back to some of the basics that we
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to talk about.
So what I wanted to talk about today, I see this in support, kind of all the time, and I just really want to try to emphasize: let the software work for you. Don't work for the software. And in that, I'm saying one place that I see this a lot is when people are trying to change IVM. They go into IVM to change like on hands and things. The system will do that for you. And so I'm just going to kind of roll through a scenario, just add an item, and then just kind of show you as you order and receive how that changes IVM for you, and you don't have to change it. So I'm just going to jump in here. I don't have a real plan. Just kind of go here. We'll do this together. I'm going to do a quick add. I'm just going to create my own item called item.
Just click create the item button.
Oh, you know what? Let me show you something. Thanks. Let's see here.
Right there, create number.
Right here. So create item number. So if you don't have an item number on an item and you want to do that, you just use
Create your own
item
barcode.
number, and that's just going to go in and automatically give you a barcode, the next available barcode. And so what is this called?
The best item.
The best. I don't like your keyboard. The best item by author. Perfect. Man, that's great. All right, let's do okay. I was thinking that would be Anchor, but that's okay. And then what you can do here is if you are adding an item, this is one time where you'll manually enter the on-hand amount. And so let's see. I'm going to put in, we'll put in 3. I know now why I didn't want to do it that way. Give me just a sec. Ignore this. I'm just trying to, I want this on the clipboard so that I can keep going back and forth and showing you this item. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to say, okay, I'm adding 3 for the, we'll probably give it a price. Let's do $4.99. It's not $5. And then save here. And so I actually do want to go pull that item up just to show you here.
Go a little slower.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in IVM. I did change delete, and you can see here that my 3 on hand came in that I entered. But down here you can see that like on order 0. Oh, that's the multiple locations. And so I've got all of these 0. So I'm just going to kind of show you how the software will change that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into IVO to place an order. I'm going to go to IVO. And then, all right, I'm going to not do bestsellers yet. I'm going to go to manual, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a purchase order. We'll just do purchase order 1. And then I'm going to go OK, hit OK again. now you can see that I'm going to click add, pardon me. I'm going to click add, and then I'm just going to add that number that I just created, and I'm going to say I'm going to create 5, and then I'm going to save. You can see now that on this purchase order, I've placed 5 of the best item, and then I'm going to go over to IVM just so I can kind of show you how this is stepping through the software. So I'm going to go to IVM, and now that you can see down here on the left, I've got 3 on hand and I've got 5 on order. And so I'm going to exit out of here, and then I'm going to go out, exit. I'm going to go over to receive the purchase order. So IVPR. So I'm not going in when this order comes in. I'm not going to go into IVM and put in that 5 came in. I'm going to come into my receiving. Everything came in like it should. I'm going to choose complete merge. I'm going to look up the purchase order. Here it is. I'm going to hit OK. Invoice number, yeah, ABC 123, I think is the invoice number.
That was definitely the invoice.
It was. Okay, perfect. I'm going to hit OK here. Are you sure? Yes. I'm going to escape out. And then we're going to go back in. Here's your receiving report. And let's see. I'm going to say, yes, it did. We're going to go back into IVM. Change delete. Put my item number. And then you can see here that without doing anything manually in inventory, I've had 3 initially. I went and placed a purchase order for 5. It came in. I didn't go into IVM manually and update that on hand. And once I received the purchase order, now I'm at 8 on hand. So that's kind of a basic, and he's showing you now that you've got the invoice history as well. So by doing it through the software, you're also going to have that paper trail, digital trail of the order. And so that's another reason it just keeps everything. You can look at, I'm just going to go here, additional info, look at some dates here. On dates, you can see when it was last received, last ordered. So this is a way to just try to use the system as it was intended to be used, because this is much faster than going and manually entering items into IVM, and you don't have the history.
The other thing is, let's say you're using iPage and you're just doing your order on iPage. When the order comes in, you can receive that by scanning as well. So there's other options to still get that purchase order in so that your system has access to that data. Now, if you're preparing the order through the program because it's looking at your min maxes and those type of details, then it's going to automatically put that over in invoice history and everything. But there are other options if you're not doing all of your ordering through the software. And if you're not doing the ordering through the software, I would encourage you to do that. You can even use other vendors, even small vendors we don't even know about. Maybe you have a local vendor. You can set up their email address and you can email your purchase order directly through the software to them. It'll have an attachment for that order. So there's all kinds of cool stuff you can do with ordering. We'll definitely cover ordering on another day.
Yeah.
But it's really good to have that full paper trail. So, but I just wanted to highlight one more thing about the show. So I think that's kind of everything we wanted to show today.
I think so.
But please, if you would, comment what you like about the show, why you go to the show, what you get out of the show, anything you want to share, story or whatever. We just want, for those that are newer stores and people that have never gone to the show, be encouraged on why it would be good to attend that show. Because for one, we do training, so it's always good to get everybody in the same room and get a bookstore manager training. But that is just the tip of the iceberg of what you'll get out of going to the show, the CPE show. The show is in August, early August. It's in Georgia. You can go to cpeshow.com to get more details about that. Like I said, the hotel block is open right now, so it's a good time to book that. And we hope to see you there. Thank you so much for taking time for the Wake Up Wednesday. If you have prayer requests, please submit those prayer requests. Please attend this every week. We will be posting this to the YouTube channel over the Wake Up Wednesday here over the next week. So you can always check it out there, or you can watch it here for the next 30 days.
You know what we should do today? Book our flights.
Yeah, we probably ought to do that.
So we can fly there.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.